Well, I just thought that it was a missed opportunity in a very good environment again. The community's been great. It was fun to see them out in the tailgate and all that stuff before the game. And we came out early. I think it was 10 to 11, something like that, 11 something. It got up to 20 to 11, and then we just unfortunately didn't do just some of the simple things that we typically do. The ball wasn't moving offensively a heck of a lot in the first half. We ended up with 18 assists, so that was nice. And then defensively, I thought that they were just comfortable in what they were doing, kind of just they had a lot of step-in, spot-ups, and they made their shots. So, you have a tale of two halves. When you spot somebody that's a very talented team the way we did, it's a huge mountain to overcome. And there's not any expectation that I wouldn't have thought that these guys had a chance to win the game still. I think we missed a shot to cut it to 6 with about a minute left, and that's who these guys are. So that's not changing any team. I don't view these guys any differently than I did 3 hours ago. So that's a good thing.
You mentioned it, a tale of two halves. These guys came out with a lot of energy in the second half and never rolled over.
No, they didn't, and they're not going to. I mean, that's even the other day on Thursday. It was you're down 9 with 5, 6, 7 minutes left. Kept battling. That's who we are. We just have to always remember that we have to do it together, because we have a lot of guys that are very capable of making individual plays. We have a lot of guys that really care, and that's a high-level strength of ours. And sometimes in any profession that you have, you just want to take on all the responsibility. So when it's kind of not going great, it's like, let me do more. And then that's when it piled on a little bit today. But we battled. There's no moral victory or anything like that by any means. We lost the game that we wanted to win.
Yeah, and you two, if you guys could just talk about, you guys got to take some positives away from that second half, right? Just seeing the ball going the way it was, because you guys are a team that know you could score, and that first half was just so unlike you guys. So there really has to be the positive energy moving forward out of that.
Like you said, we kind of lost ourselves in that first half, and we just kept communicating to each other that we need to play basketball, we need to play like ourselves. So that second half just showed us how capable we are. We just have to be keep that mindset and know what we can do.
Yeah, anything you want to add to that?
No, I think he covered it. It's just, I think, like he said in the first half, it got away from us a little bit. We weren't playing our type of basketball, and it hit us. And we couldn't. We tried to come back in the second half. We tried our best, but I think that first half deficit was just too much.
Yeah, and how tough is it to dig yourself out of a hole like that? I mean, even when you guys are putting up, I think it was, 59 points in that second half, just how hard is it to dig yourself out of a hole, especially the shots they were making. It wasn't like you guys were playing bad defense, I thought. You guys are right there. They were just hitting some crazy shots.
Yeah, they're a good team. Like, this team has a lot of good teams in this league, and they're the premier offense. Are they number one offense in our league?
Yeah, they are for sure.
Yeah, we knew what they're capable of. We just didn't come out with the right approach, and we'll be better next time.
You have any questions about that?
Coach, tempo seemed to favor their side, especially really early. You guys got some possessions really late in the shot clock. How did you kind of dig out of that?
It's a good question, because that was one of our things that we did a very good job second half. It was one of our focuses offensively, is just tempo. Two things: you guard a little bit better, so now you're not taking the ball out under your basket every time, and then also you're not frustrated with the previous play, so you're able to get the ball and go. So obviously when they're scoring, that gets frustrating, and then your tempo slows down a little bit. And then I thought the second half we just kind of decided to just kind of push it, just get down. We have a lot of guys that can make some plays off the bounce, advance the passes, and get organized. And I thought, we opened it up a little. We did a couple little different things offensively, but nothing really crazy. It was just we made some more of our open shots, and we passed the ball a little bit more.
And then Sears has his way with you guys the past 4 games now. What makes him so good?
He's a good player. I mean, he can make a shot, he can score at the basket, and he's very quick twitch. So he's been a guy that he had 21 in the first half, and I thought, what we can't do in the with guys like these guys that premier players in this league, you can't allow them to be comfortable early in the game. And he was, in my opinion, very comfortable early in the game. And then when you let someone be comfortable early in the game that's talented, then the basket seems a little bit differently, and then your rotations and some things really struggle.
Shamar, you guys had 20 first half points and then 59 in the second half. What was the difference there getting your shots right?
I feel like we moved the ball better. First half we had, what would you say,
I think we had 3 assists,
three
maybe
assists,
4, maybe
three
4.
or 4, but then second half we obviously moved the ball a lot better. And like I said, we kind of just lost ourselves. We weren't in the right mindset. So,
Lamar, what can you learn from a game like this, and how do you get ready for Morehead State?
I mean, there's a lot to learn from this game, honestly. Just one of the things is coming out with a whole bunch of energy and just focusing in and locking in on defense and offensively as a team so that we don't get put behind so early.
Yeah, Alan, got a bunch more questions just moving forward. Only 2 home games left. Just how important are those 2 games going to be for you guys? Because I know you guys love playing in front of this crowd. Is it anyone can answer that at all? Yeah. Just how important the last 2 home games are going to be?
I mean, they're super important. Like you said, we love playing in front of our fans. We love the atmosphere. It's been great. Best in 5 years since I've been here, and it's lovely to see all the little kids after the game ask for autographs, and it's hard to say no, and I never do. So it's big because we got to cherish these moments. Like I said, it's my last 2 games in Vidalby, so it's really, really big for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Last 2 games in the center is going to be crazy. It's going to be hard for me. Honestly, it's going to be a hard game because of how much I love it here.
Yeah, and you guys got your 6 of your last 8 games on the road, Coach. Just how hard is that final stretch of the season going to be for you guys?
It's going to be tough. No other team in the country has it. It's I don't know why it would occur, but it's these guys have the schedule that's been thrown in front of them for now 5 years is unmatched, and it just keeps happening. So we knew about it. So you want to. It's unfortunate for the fans because they're not going to see us the last few weeks of the season, and really only have one more week of an opportunity to come see us. It's unfortunate for these guys because we would like to continue to make a run towards the top of this league. We're not out of it by any means, and it's not so much that hey, you were going to play them on the road anyways. It has not. Well, it's just the opportunity to late in the season to have a community be able to support a high-level basketball team, a group of guys that have worked really hard to make it a high-level basketball team, and then we get 6 out of 8 on the road, and it's just something that we know we wouldn't expect anything less, and it's we got to focus on Morehead State, and it's no excuses, but no one else is doing it. I know that.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add at all? Awesome. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks.
guys. Thank you.